before I get going, I got a lot to say, and I'm trying to comport myself and get all of this out so I can remain articulate. All right, y'all. I don't know. This title came out before this whole Shannon Sharpe sex tape thing. I don't this sex tape audio. First of all, I'm calling cap on that shit. Okay, ain't no way in the world. I have been a content creator in media. I have owned my media business since 2020. I have never threw a phone on a bed and it went live. That was cap. The fact that the audio was too damn clear was cap. You got to go through about 4 or 5 prompts before IG Live will allow you to even go live. And they going to ask you, are you sure you want to do this? That's how they roll. They got to get confirmation so people don't be doing random shit like this clown. All right. So I call cap, but here's my problem. You got the dude they affectionately refer to as Unc, acting like a nephew, man. And my issue is that when you got grown men almost 60 years old, sitting up here making this making this thing about, oh well, I get it in, I get it popping, I'm this, and you bragging on your prowess like you 15, 16 years old, and turn around and solicit a sex appeal. I think that's some big clown buffoonery stuff, man. It's just a total disgrace. But my thing is this: when you got the nephew acting like when you got the uncle acting like the nephew, how is it that the younger people are supposed to respect the elders? We talk about respecting people and setting an example. You got a damn the grandfather sitting up here talking about, man, clapping cheeks. It's just utterly buffoonery, man. Anyway, welcome in, Dom. Man, good Friday. I know you got your drink, man. So
You already know.
you can already tell we're about to get going with this. Jizzle, do you have any thoughts on this before we dive into this deeper? But this is what's setting the table on this old ass man out here trying to cool up.
Is that wine or you got wine this week? I'm trying to see what jizzle we gonna have.
Coffee, because
Oh,
baby, I'm
oh Lord.
tired.
Oh Lord.
It's iced coffee.
Mm.
I am ashamed to say that I listened to all 4 minutes of the audio.
That don't surprise me.
Why don't that surprise you?
You probably you nosy. You over there want to hear it out, figure it out. And you trying to see if this really believe in what you hearing?
No, that ain't why I was listening to it. He was
why
talking
you listening?
He was talking her to that thing, and I like that. I was like, okay.
You said what? He was what?
He was talking her through that thing. And I love to hear that.
Oh Lord. Oh, this slow dating. She lying.
First of all, not
Clowns. Go ahead, Jizzle.
I don't have an opinion about his leak. I don't know whether it was done intentional to remove the gay rumors or if it was an accident. Old people do accidental things all the time. I've heard people accidentally call me, and I've heard them doing drug deals. So I've heard some things. I've seen some things be done by accident. So I can either I can neither confirm or deny whether it was done by accident or done intentionally. However, what does he gain by leaking that information? I don't know.
I agree with him. He has everything to lose by leaking that. He got $100 million deal, $200 million. He got his job with ESPN. He bought the re-up on his new deal because Club Shay Shay bought the contract up. So he has everything to lose, nothing to gain to leak it. So I think it was accidental. I don't think it was intentional. But as far when I came in, you talking about what they be doing. I think they kind of let us into how they be doing in the locker room. I think they don't be thinking about them as being elder statesmen and them looking at as a role models. You know what I'm saying? I think, I looked at what was that Joan last year when Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young was talking about whatever chick they messed with back in the day. Like, I don't really need to know the chick that you mess with. You only, hey, it's 30 years later, like it's over with now, but they still want to brag about it. I look at that as them being on some clown stuff. But as far as them, they been on they get lit off his alcohol beverage, and then they start wilding on it. It is what it is. I don't really look at them, and I don't look at them as the morality of how I want to live my life. I just enjoy the stories that they tell and the insight they talk on sports. It's my job as a father to be the moral person for my son. It ain't their job to be the moral person for my son.
I respect. I just think it's clown behavior, man. I ain't buying none of the whole. It was an accident and all that. I ain't buying it. I think it's just clown behavior. Niggas will do anything for clout. I think that when you give clowns an opportunity to you give them some attention, a little more attention they used to. Attention is a motherfucker. It do weird shit to people. So I ain't
Yeah.
buying it. Go ahead,
Yeah,
dog.
I could see that. The only funny thing that I looked at made me look at his side eye was that I don't remember him having a sex pill ad before the show
Never had one, dog.
until after that. So it's like the next 2 days later, you had a sex pill ad. I'm like,
And you
but
selling T-shirts?
but after that, but I could still see there's way more money that he could be losing out on. He could have lost his job with ESPN. They fired Paul Pierce just for having some strippers on live with him. so so he had the opportunity to lose his job with ESPN. So he had that to lose, and he had the other deals that he could have had that pulled out. That no pun intended. That pulled out the deal that he could lose. So I don't look at it as him clout chasing. I see it as accidental.
Let's get to the chat. Let's see what they say. So let me get back to Coco on this one. Said that was some fake shit. It's very easy to make noise, especially when you are trying your best to cover up what people say about you. Yeah, them gay rumors was swirling heavy. I don't agree. Come on, Dom. You can't just throw your phone in and automatically goes on live. No, I ain't never seen that. I've been doing it on the IG for years. I ain't never done shit like that. Hello, all. What up, Sandra?